Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon if you're on the East Coast. Just barely. Hey, Adam, Angie, good morning. Ringo, David, Wade, Chris, Henry, Marlo. No, DJ, actually, um, Saturday night, she slept from about 9:30 to about 6 o'clock in the morning. So she slept pretty much all the way through the night. Nice, David. Oops. There we go. It's like the market decided it wants to go up for now. All right, folks. Sorry, getting out of our trade. Which will update our metrics even further. Art, they're doing great. Just waiting on Roger to jump in. A nice dollar winner on the SPY there. If you're in the trading zone, the market has no mind at all. That's funny, Ken.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, and good morning. Sorry, I'm late. I was responding to Carla. She asked me a question, and I will actually share it with everybody. Woo, we got a lively room today.
Yo, yeah.
It's so good to be back in the saddle, you know? New York is fun, but as they say, there's no place like home. All right. Let me. There's no place like home. All right. Let me say hello to everybody on YouTube, and then I'll come back and say hello to everybody in the Zoom room. We got Anik Kumar. We got MD Score. Boss, please help me deposit the money to the account. I don't deposit any money to any account, MD. That's you between you and your broker. Kevin, Raj, Helen, Whitco, Steve. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning or good afternoon. Now let's say hello to everybody on here. We got Estelle. We got Phil. We got Porky. We got Ken. We got Art. Art from. Let me expand this. Make it wider. From Valverde, California. Hey, Art. How are you? We got Ara Zapor. We got Jill. Hey, Jill. Richard. How are you, Richard? Bob. We got Penny. We got Ken. Hey, Ken. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. We got Mike, we got Jason, we got Peter. Hey, Peter. We got Art from Valencia. How is New York better than Valencia? Well, it's like apples and oranges, really. Can't really compare. Um, we got Tinia. We got JB. We got Julio. Or Julio, not Julio, Julio. I had a very nice trip. Maggie, we got David, we got OT Phone, we got Cyrus, Stacy, Doris, Ken, Vernon, Don, we got M, we got Joy, we got SB, we got Stu, we got Michael, we got Adam, good, good. Eagle Beagle's here. Cyrus, Susan, Genevieve, Nestor, Michael, Phil, Zoom user, Debbie, William. Good, 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 good. It's Alpha. It's not Algo. It's Alpha Zone, William, but it's all good. Speaking of which, I want to say something really quick. And is Kara here? And Kara, I'm not trying to pick on you. I'm not trying to signal you out. I'm not doing any of this. I'm actually just trying to help you make money. So, Kara, and I wrote this to you, and I want to make sure you understand this. Trading Zone Live. Yeah, Santiago, Matt can get it for you. It may take a few minutes, but he'll get it for you. He'll post it here. And I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm literally just trying to explain something to you. Yes, we took another trade, another winner in Trading Zone Live, and I'll go over the track record in a little bit with Matt, because we have to be responsible to each other. We have to be, we have to keep track of things, right? We can't just willy nilly these things and say, oh yeah, we're doing well, yeah, we're doing good. We can't pull the Trump on this one. We got to be accountable. We got to be accountable. Like, for example, on Hertz. Remember what I told you about the Hertz trade? How are you guys doing on the Hertz trade? Making money on the Hertz trade, I hope? And I explained to you why you should take Hertz short. We'll talk all about it, Brett. We'll talk about all of that. But accountability is very important when you're trading, because anybody can just say a whole bunch of nonsense. You guys you're losing a little bit on Hertz? How? How can you be losing a little bit on Hertz? I gave you the trade. Hertz was at 680, and now Hertz is at 630. How do you lose money on that? I just want to know, how can you lose money on that? It's literally in the gap right now. It's what option did you buy? Whoa. What option did you buy, Pink Sparkles? Tell me about this option that you bought. How much long and when did you buy this option? I mean, the stock literally gained 30%. The stock, not the option, the stock, how do you lose money on it? And let me ask you a better question. Why are you trading options on a $6 stock? Like, what are you folks doing? Are you going out of your, let me ask you something, Pink Sparkles, are you like going out of your way to lose money? I gave it to you at 680. It's at 630 right now. The stock went from $6.80 to $6.30. How in God's name do you lose money? I want to know. How? Please, I just want to understand this. Please, can anybody explain this to me? I went short at 680. It's at 632 right now. How do you lose money on that? Maybe buying calls. The 430, 430, 430, 430. What do you mean 430? 430's expired already. Pink Sparkles. Stop messing around with me. I gave you the trade like 2 days ago. Why would you buy a 430 option expiration? Why not go and listen to everything I say? No, you're right, Robert. She's not listening to a word that I'm saying. Right. So instead of buying a 3-week option, you bought a 1-day option. Okay, Pink Sparkles. Now we all know why you lost money. Folks, people are their worst enemy. Pink Sparkles, I never told you it was a day trade. I told you it was based on a hedge fund liquidating and buying. I never said it was a day trade. What possessed you to buy that option? Everybody made money on the stock. It went from 680 to 630. Right. I guess not everybody. Pink Sparkles, Pink Sparkles, Pink Sparkles. No, she bought an option that expires the same day I gave the trade. Instead of going out at least a week, which I do for day trades, or 30 days for a swing trade. She didn't listen to anything I said. You didn't. You said 430. You said 430. 430. What was, I asked you, what was the expiration? I asked you a very simple question. What is the expiration on your option? I want to know, what is the expiration? Can't you just type me the expiration date on your option? Simple. 5/9. Okay. All right. All right. Then you obviously, I don't know what you did, but you did not follow 680 to 630. Anyways, I don't know. I don't know. Let's continue. Let's move on. I have tons of talk about today. So back to what Kara was talking about. Kara. Yeah, whatever you did, don't do it again. Exactly. Kara, I want to explain something to you. We have Alpha Zone Pro and we have Trading Zone Live. Okay? They're two different services. Alpha Zone Pro is a platform. Trading Zone Live is a alert service. That alert service will take into account Alpha Zone Pro plus all the other things that I've learned over the last 30 years. Okay? It doesn't just get, there's no reason for me to just look at Alpha Zone Pro and give you trades that you can get yourself by looking at arrows. So you keep asking me, why did you take this trade? And I keep explaining to you over and over again, it's because of this or it's because of that. But you can't get into my head. You can't get into Alpha Zone Pro cannot replicate everything that's been in my head for 31 years or everything that Matt's learned. You can't do that. So my point is, I will gladly tell you what caused us to get the trade. But Alpha Zone Pro and Trading Zone Live are two different programs. They're completely apples and oranges. And Matt called you. He explained that to you. I tried to explain that to you. You don't seem to want to understand that. So I'm trying to explain to you here so you understand. They are not identical. There would be no fun in me putting a program where I just give you why would I charge you money for a program that just gives you the same alerts that you can get with arrows? That would make absolutely zero sense. Okay. Just wanted to make sure you understand that. So please stop asking me the same question over and over again. Now, a better question is, how has Trading Zone been doing? Don't you want to know how Trading Zone been doing? You almost be losing money, going bankrupt. Matt, why don't you show us how Trading Zone's been doing? It's a loaded question. So Carla, instead of asking questions, why not just take the trades and have fun and do the chuka dance? All right, Matt, Give us some numbers. Accountability. Jill says fabulous. Carlos says beautiful. Ken says yes. Michael says rocket. Bob says great. But but Bob says we're making money in the trading zone. Oh yeah. But let's actually look at the numbers. Let's examine things. Let's take a look at it closely. Right? Let's stop talking about generalities and get specific about things. Because I like to get very specific about things. Sorry about that. Matt, can you give us some numbers?
Yeah, we have since we switched to the futures, we have made 236 points on the ES. That's winners and losers. $26.57 on the SPY, with an 81.25% win rate.
Wait a minute. I was too focused on reposting Carlos' question here. Richard says, shows the baboom. Stu says the best. Christopher says, I'm addicted. Carlos complaining. So Carla, okay, maybe, you know what? I think maybe so your questions are never about the actual alerts. Your questions are about trading Alpha Zone Pro. Okay, because we've been talking about Trading Zone Live up till now. I think you're kind of pulling the rug underneath me here, pulling a switcherooski on me. Because you keep asking about the alerts, but the alerts we're sending you in Trading Zone Live are not in Alpha Zone Pro. So are you asking about the alerts or are you asking about Alpha Zone Pro? Make up your mind and let me know. Yes, Trading Zone is for minis and options. No, it's not, Geothy. You can use options. Most folks use options in it. Santiago's on the sideline. Anthony says, awesome record. What's the Chuka Day? Oh, that's something I'll do for you. Art says she's trying to fool you. Nah, she's not trying to fool me at all. Having the time of my life. So, Matt, are you saying we've had an 81% win rate?
Yep.
And are you saying that the net profit is 26 S&P 500 points? That's like having a free stock every month. And net profit is 236. What is this?
236 points on the ES.
Damn. That's pretty damn good.
So if you're trading the minis, it's $5 a point.
Yep.
And if you're trading the micros,
right, add a zero. I was going to say add a zero.
If you're trading the minis,
Kate, it's $5 a point on the micro and $50 a point on the E-mini. On the E-mini. 5 versus 50. That's all you need to know. People want some hidden answers, but that's what it is. See here where we wrote a point, 236. Times that by 50. Times that by 50. And micro, it would be times that by 5.
Yeah, so here's the... There you go.
So check this out. Carla, the only one's complaining is Carla. I don't know what she's complaining about exactly, but Carla, tell us exactly what she wants to learn how to use AlphaZone Pro. And I wrote a 6-hour video about it, but she's always asking me about the alerts. But the alerts are not AlphaZone Pro. They're Trading Zone Live, which is what's confusing me. Yes, it's the bomb. It's the bomb. We all know it's the bomb. But you see, me saying it's the bomb isn't going to help you. I want to actually show you. So, folks, how many trades is this, Matt?
31.
31 trades. We've had an 81% win rate. Carla, but you keep talking about Trading Zone Live. You keep talking about the alerts. So are you talking about alerts or are you talking about AlphaZone Pro? They're not together. And I don't know, folks, let me ask you a question. Am I having a problem? Is it me? Am I like AlphaZone Pro and Trading Zone Live are two different programs? No, she doesn't mean the pit. She means AlphaZone Pro versus Trading Zone Live. This is the first time I've heard that they were not the same thing. All right, Carla, you know what? I'm not gonna. I'm done here. I'm done here. I'm just done. I'm done here. You're just now playing around with me, okay? Yeah, I've been really specific. Like I called them differently. They have a different payment. They're a different program. I explained that they're a different service. Oh, had you know? Well, now that Carla, a problem solved. Now you know. Now you know. Now, now you know. Now you know. Well, then you know what? Then this is then this was worth it. This was worth it. Now, now I'm going to say something right now. So Sandra, I want to show you guys this. I want to show you. I've heard explained to her they are. Chris says this is the third time I've heard you explain to her they are different. I know, Chris, but forget about it. Let's just move on. So folks, now I want to show you guys something, okay? I want to show you guys something. See E-mini S&P, some people are saying points. Adam says I'm getting lockjaw. Several weeks now. Yes, yes. No, I don't want to take the screen. I want Matt to keep the screen. So you see SPY net return right here? Net return. Can you highlight it so they could see it? Or E-mini net return, the E-mini net return, the E-mini net return. Highlight that. Highlight. No, the H. Highlight row column H. Bingo. Thank you. See, it's me. I got to be clearer. Okay. So you see, you don't need to do that. So you see it says 10, 10, 14, negative 21, 19, 12. So now I'm going to answer all of your burning questions. What does that really mean? How much leverage does that give you? Okay. So Matt, do what Uncle Roger says right now. You were going to use column I and J for this demonstration, okay? So you see it says 10 points right now. The last trade was 10 points.
Mm-hmm.
Times that by 50. Now tell everybody what the margin for day trading the E-mini is. Now, you're going to do it for everything. Hold on, Sandra. I'm going to make it really easy for you.
$50 a point. 40.
Carla says, I never gave you permission to use my name on the show. Carla, what in God's name are you talking about? We use everybody's name here on the show. This is a public room. You're going into a room every day for 6 years. That's a public room. It's called assumption. It's like going to a baseball game, getting popped by a ball and saying, I wasn't expecting that. Carla, stop playing around. I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I'm getting tired of this. I really am getting tired of this. I call everybody here by their name. It's called assumption of the risk, dear. Okay? Jesus Christ. It's a public room. Okay, so let me continue this. I got some really good stuff to show you guys, okay? I'm getting very excited about this. You know, Carla, I'm really energized today. I'm in a great mood. My trading is going perfect this morning. Why do you need to mess with me? Why? Exactly, Chris. Thank you. All right. Let's continue. So this is what I wanted to show you. Now, next to this, put margin for the E-mini. Right here, margin for the E-mini. I am continuing. So margin. Now I want to tell you guys something, okay? If you go to a stockbroker, they're going to charge you $2,500. Write that down, Matt. Next, write futures brokerage. Type in 400 and put dash 500. We'll do that. We'll get to the, Nathan, take it easy, buddy. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Yeah. What are you in a rush for? Okay. Now, I want to show you guys something. Yes, they do, Cyrus. They charge column J, and I keep telling you to go to column K, but you guys want to keep going to column J, and I keep telling you to go to column K. So now, your burning question, Roger, how much do we make? How much do we make? Now, Matt, go to column I, row 6. How much did we make?
$500.
How much is margin, day trading margin at a futures brokerage firm?
$500.
How much return did you make on your investment return percentage?
1 to 1.
How about
100%.
100%?
Yep.
Can you put that right there where your mouse is? Folks, how much money did they make? How leveraged are E-minis? Yeah, Carla, if you don't want me to call you by your name, then change your name here so I wouldn't call you by your name. Jesus. Okay. Now, go to the next one, $500. How much return did you make here?
10 points. So 100%.
I know that, but I want you to write it. I want people to see it. Folks, are you getting enough leverage for our E-mini trades using E-minis? What do you think? $100% profit minimum layout. So for anybody who's asking me, do I get a good leverage with E-mini S&Ps? Yeah, the average trade we give you is giving you between 50 and 100%. 50 to 100%, 81% win rate. Now let's talk about profit factor. Matt, give us the profit factor.
Let me calculate it.
But if you go to a stockbroker, your margin is going to be 2,500, maybe even more. I don't know.
Let's do this.
I'm not going to post anything, Santiago. I'm just going to show you. You can always rewatch the video. And remember, there was a day there where we lost 200% on a trade. Yep, in 1 or 2 trades, you got margin covered for futures broker. So every time you see dollar return, you see 500, that means we made 100%. So you guys tell me, do you think you get enough leverage with futures, with E-minis, in comparison to your options on zero DT options? What do you guys think? I already said, Bob, AMP or Ninja Trader. Those are they're not my favorite. They're the biggest ones. I don't want to even tell you what my favorite is, but I want to tell you what the biggest ones is, so there's no favoritism anywhere. Interactive Broker, Ninja Trader, they all use minimum futures margin for day trading. So you get the 1-for-1. So there's your dollar return, and there's the risk per trade if you're with a futures margin. So now you have it apples for apples. Do you think you're getting enough return? Do you think you're leveraged enough? Look at the returns. Gotcha, Adam. Gotcha. This is per contract, Michael. What do you guys think? Do you think you're getting enough bang for your buck? It does, Ed, but your margin is $2,500. I wanted it literally to break it down for you. Good, Adam. Good. Good. So I wanted to literally break down everything for you, to show you how horrible we've been, to show you how horrific our results have been, too, obviously. So you're going to give us the profit factor?
I'm working on it.
Okay. All right. So while you're working on the profit factor, I also wanted to show folks how horrible we've been doing in our swing trading programs between January and right now, since I told you guys to stop going crazy, to slow down, to start using less risk, to be very mindful of your trades, to not take trades. Roger, why have you been giving so few trades in your member? Blah, 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 blah. Do you have that spreadsheet? Can you show us, Matt?
Yeah.
All right. Now, how much did the market go down? How much of a drawdown did the market have between January and right now? You could, as I go through stocks, you can go back to this, Matt. So I asked Matt to show us the return between January in all of our programs. This does not include the pit, and this does not include the pit, and this does not include Trading Zone Live, but it includes all my swing trading programs. This is between A-line, gap to green. Roger, I've been losing so much money. Roger, You haven't been giving us winning trades. Oh dear. Well, folks, guess what? This is the results between January now while the market went down, what, 20%? Right?
Yep.
Look at our profit factor. This is the worst period I've had in 10 years. Look at the profit factor. How much money have we lost between January and right now? For all of you, we haven't been doing well in our swing. You've been making money. Yep. Still made money. In the worst market turn, in about since COVID, and then before that in about 10 years. But we are making money. And that's a bottom line right there. Yep. 45 trades in all of our programs during this period of time between January. Our win rate has been 77.78%. We've had average return of 2.46%, average days in the trade, almost 9 trades. But guess what? We're still profitable. We're still profitable. Barely profitable, but we're still profitable in between January and right now in our swing trading programs. Now, I'm going to ask you guys a very good question. Do you know anybody on this planet who's profitable between January and right now? And yes, the pit hasn't deteriorated at all. Actually, we've had one loser since this whole thing started, SBLK. And Alpha Zone, well, Trading Zone Live has been, you saw how Trading Zone doing. So my question to you is, guys, who really knows how to trade and make money or preserve capital during a down period? Between January, is anybody else showing you their spreadsheet? Now, folks, if you can make money over the last 45, 50, over the last, say, 3 months, then you really know how to trade. And I challenge anybody else to show you the cumulative return of their program and show you a positive return between January and right now. All right? So I don't just talk like somebody else we know. I actually show you my performance. All right. Well, they don't have to do anything, but I'm just showing you that we actually made money between January and right now. How many people can say that? And here we have in the trading zone and alpha zone, we haven't been making money. We've been doing well. By the way, speaking of doing well, who made money on Tyson today? Tyson in the pit. Who made money on Tyson today in the pit? Anybody make money in Tyson? Good. 11%. Good. We were in it very quick, very short time. Too bad. All right. Now let me show you. Do you have the numbers, Matt, or not yet?
Yeah.
Show, no rush. Just show them when you're ready, and we'll get. But I do want to know what the profit factor is. Yeah, the second one we're in right now, which no one's going to talk about, is fine. I have no problem holding that at all. Yeah, maybe, Sean. Yeah, I'm short. We already are. We are already in our second stock today in the pit. Remember, I told you once volatility starts going down, we'll start. All right, so let me share my screen. Matt, I'm sending you a share request.
It's our profit factor is 4.86. It looks like.
Shit, you kidding me? What is it?
4.86.
Show that to folks. Damn.
Let me make sure I got this right.
That's so our win rate in the last 30 something trades has been 81%, and our profit factor is over 4. Is that right?
Making sure.
Why don't you double check and I'll come back to you, okay? But that's pretty crazy. And by the way, everything we're doing right now is live. So if he said it was 1.5, that's, remember what I say, anything over 1.5, you're cooking with gas. Yeah, that's incredible. That's really good.
That appears to be correct.
Okay, guys. So 81% win rate and a profit factor at almost 4.86. So for every dollar you risk, you make almost $5 back. During the last, what period is this in?
Uh,
414 through 5. So that's
through
like the last
today.
3 weeks.
It's included since we switched to the
E-mini.
underlying or the
Yeah.
e-minis.
You're going to have to calculate everything. You're going to have to take one for the team and calculate it all, Matt. And
Yep.
then we'll do a little spreadsheet. Now, let me ask you a question. Is anybody here? We're going to do a little survey right now because we have 500 people in the pit, excuse me, in the Trading Zone Live. We're going to do a little survey. We're going to do a little survey. And please, everybody participate. Everybody participate. Are you happy with your results from Trading Zone Live or not? Simple. Can we do that? No, 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 no. You don't answer right now. Don't answer. Don't answer. We're going to do a survey. We're going to do a survey. You're going to get a chance to officially do a survey. Hold on. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. Hold on. And then I want to go through my stocks. Yeah, everybody's happy about CART. Tell me when you launch it, and then I'll take over the screen, Matt. Well, that sounds like Michael, you're not doing futures, but after seeing this, you've realized the error in your way, and you're going to start doing futures like the next trade, right? Michael Petranto, is that correct?
Okay. It's live.
What's your response to what you just saw? Michael's like not doing futures. Well, you probably should. You probably should. Uh, Good, Michael. Good. All right. So, are you happy with Trading Zone Live? It's just yes or no. And no, we're not talking about Alpha Zone Pro. We're talking about Trading Zone Live. There's Alpha Zone Pro's the platform. Trading Zone Live is, we haven't launched it yet. We only gave it to 500 people who are lifetimers or people who bought Alpha Zone Pro and bought it. But can you post it in the, Jill, can you post it in the poll? Can you guys take the poll? Now, if it's not applicable to you, then don't answer. Just don't answer. Only if you have it. If you don't have it, then please don't respond. All right. Matt, are people responding?
Yep. We've got 106 answers so far.
Because I haven't seen anyone yet. What's so far? What are the numbers looking like?
So far, we're at 89% yes, 11% no.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm curious with those 11. I'm curious with those 11% are. Anyways, let me share my screen. Game changer for you. Nice, nice, very, very nice. I don't know, Ken, but there's always somebody who's unhappy. Well, let's finish up and then we'll see it. This is better than sliced bread, Carlos says. Jill, the people have been telling me they've been trading options have been doing well too. Anyways, let me go ahead. Now, what I'm dying to know is what the hell in the world would make you unhappy with results like this, right? 53% on cart. You need a brokerage account, Santiago. How about those Trading Zone Live trade? Those true trend trades. Matt, let me have the screen so I could share my computer. All right. All right. Let me put up my TC 2000. Now, this morning I gave you guys a lot of information. Yeah, if you're not happy, can you please just write here why you're not happy? I promise I'm not going to, if you have like a normal, and I don't mean like, I have a small account or no. I mean like, what is it about the actual trades that are bad? Not what's wrong with you, what's wrong with the trades. All right. Good, 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 good. Let's continue this. Oh my. Good, good. That's a good question, iPhone. I'll gladly share it. So, Matt, where are we in the survey? Survey says
We're still at 89 and 11.
89 and 11, huh? Interesting. Can I get an answer from any of those? I'm not in Trading Zone, but I'm not sure it's a great, but I'm sure it's a good created system. I'm dying to know why those 11% are not happy. If you're not happy, please tell me why. Like, what is it about the signals? You can switch to host and panelists if you're scared of answering to everyone. Yeah, I just want to know. I'm curious. Like, if you don't have the balls to take the trade, that's not a reason. Problem, they don't know how to use it right. Gaetano says. I don't know. They won't tell me. All right. All right. But Matt, when it's done, go ahead and cut and paste it and give me a link. Post it for me in Teams, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's interesting. Not one person with all of your other programs, you give a strategy. I thought Trading Zone Live was based off of Alpha Zone. Carla, dear, we've been through this again. We give you the entry and the exit. Like, I don't know what else I can give you. My only beef it works is the way of me taking all the trades. That is me issue, not a service issue. That's it. Yeah, that means you shouldn't be saying anything. I'm down using on its own. Need to get Trading Zone. Usually the issues they don't understand how to use it. Yeah, that's right. Vivek says spy call worked well this morning on Trading Zone. Entered at 120, exited. You made 75%. Mazel tov. I'm just, you see, the reason I'm asking you is because I want to make it better. So if there's something I'm not doing in there, aside from giving you an 81% win rate and a profit factor of almost 5, I'm all years. My fault. I think it's very challenging to sit and monitor the screen, which can cause me a lot of stress. Kiong, and what does you having stress have to do with the program? That's what I'm saying. And I bet Kiong, did you say, were you one of those 11%? Remember, I'm not asking about you problem. I'm asking about the trading signal programs. So far, not one person wants to say it. You're happy with it. Okay, good. Is anybody, so why are you, what is it with the 11%? I think people are just, Matt, I think people are just messing around with us. But anyways, I do want to have those results. All right, let's go here. Who knows, Chris? Who knows? And I'll be upgrading it pretty soon too. I wanted to get all the looky-loos out so I could start upgrading it. But now I want to give you guys some stocks. Here's this and here's that. They won't let Matt and me take the poll. I got then confused at first, although the trading zone were only coming from Alpha. Very happy with both. Very good. Those are the same ones who put the thinking fate. Yes, Richard, exactly. A better poll would be directed only to users of the service. Some of the no responders may be. Well, that's what I said, only if you use it. When the program came out, 4 losers in a row, I have Fidelity, so I can't trade ES. If you have an issue, that has nothing to do with the program. Nobody says, it's funny, 11% have issues, but not one person wants to tell me what their problems are. Huh, interesting. Folks, all right, whatever you say. All right, here's that. Here's, close that. Keep this open. Get the other screen going. All right, let me give you some stocks. Probably. Yeah, Adam, it's probably going to end up being a swing. It's that thing can be very, very volatile. So, Matt, do you want to publish the numbers?
Yeah, they're
All right. To the short side. How many people responded?
131.
131. Okay. And 11%, you said?
Yep.
11% are not. What was the question we asked?
Are you happy with the Trading Zone Live?
Huh. That means people are just don't want to tell me. So we've got about 13 people here who are just quietly sitting here, 14 people. Thank you, Robert. Quietly sitting here and just, they don't want to say it. Folks, it's okay. Please tell me. I can't make it better. It really, when I say I can't make it better, I can't make it better unless I'm talking about people who've had it, who've used it, who make the trades. Installing it has nothing. It's not an installation service, Johan. There's nothing to install. It's a signal service. You're not nice to people who speak up? No, Carla, I'm very nice to everybody. Yeah, it's only, I'm asking you for, like, lay it on me, folks. Lay it on me. Glad you have it. Takes the trades. I'd like the target too, Michael. The problem is I don't have them when I give you the trade. Yeah, I'm being nice to everybody. I'm not being mean to anybody. Maybe they see something that Roger love the service. Yeah, that's all I'm hearing. Love the service. 14 people who are here who want it. Please tell me, what is it about it that you're not happy about? You don't have it. That's one thing. How do you join? You go to customer service and you ask them to join. Huh. Okay. So let's continue here. Hmm. So many alerts on Telegram now that I missed the trading ones.
You just got to look for the emoji.
Yeah, there's emojis. Okay. All right. TSN. TSN. 46 days to go. 69 delta. 60 put. Rick, we don't talk about pit trades here. This is not the place for pit trades that are open. You could talk about them after they're closed. Also, you got to keep in mind the stock moves about 20 points a day. So that this is not big movement. CPB, Campbell Soup, 25 days to go, 71 delta, 37 put right there. I'm so straightforward. I'm asking the 14 people who said they're not happy with it to tell me why, but not what. Isn't that amazing, folks? We have 500 people here, and not one person has publicly expressed to me that they don't like it. Isn't that amazing? What kind of a program is that where not one person can publicly express to me that they don't like it? Carla, you didn't say you didn't like it. You said you were confused. It's a big difference, Carla. You were confusing Trading Zone with Alpha Zone Pro. Please, uh, enough. Uh, I didn't change anything to anything. Let's continue. Right here, CPB, 25 days to go, 71, 37. We're not talking about Alpha Zone Pro. Again, Hank, thank you, but we're not talking about Alpha Zone Pro. We're talking about Trading Zone Live. Yeah, again, we're not talking about Alpha Zone Pro. Folks, Trading Zone Live. Hank, you understand that Trading Zone Live and Alpha Zone Pro are two different services, right? I just want to make sure you understand. All right. You're welcome, Art. All right, let's continue. HELE. Santiago says he doesn't know when to answer the poll. There should be on your screen a poll window, Santiago. A poll
I
window.
closed it already.
Oh, you closed it already. Well, we have 13 people and Carla who are not happy. But Carla's not happy because she didn't know the difference between the services. But she's not happy. I'm having a great time today. 81 delta, 35 put on HELE. XYZ. $71 delta or $68 delta, dealer's choice, 53 or 54 put, XYZ. Sana, I only give about 6 to 8 hours of education for every program, just so you know, before I launch it. And I'm not done yet with the trading zone. I still have about 3 to 5 hours left in there. There is a trading zone group. It's on the Telegram channel, Ruthie. Right, next one, TRGP. That's interesting. 500 people. Literally, we have 78 here on YouTube and 400 here. We have, and not one person except for Carla would tell me that what's wrong with the Trading Zone Live. It's amazing, really. This could be the best advertisement I've ever got in my life. We'll have to do a spread on TRGP. You're going to want to do a 160 put versus a 155. I mean, people are so fast to say something negative. Like, can't you say something negative? Please. Please, I'm begging you. The 13 others, don't hold back. Let me have it. No, Ruthie, that's a bad idea. Yep, 502 subscribers. Tesla. I'm still bearish on Tesla. Although on this one, I would do a spread. Probably do the 285 versus a 280. Probably pay about $2.50 and try to get 100% return on it. Catherine says, I'm not happy about the time zone difference. I get up at 3 a.m. to catch the market open, but I'm not happy about living in Hawaii. I'm getting over the time thing. That makes sense. Your negative, Jill, is that I didn't come up with it sooner. Yeah, I know. Folks, come on. There's 500 people here, and there's 502 people in the members area. Does anybody else have an issue except for Carla? Come on, folks. Lay it on me. Lay it on me, please. You got to say something bad. I gave TRGP. It was a spread. It was an add the money spread. Here, it was right here. Like, I'm really like begging you to say something negative about Trading Zone Live. 165 versus 160 right here. You could do these two for $2.50. Thank you, David. Yeah, Patricia, you don't have to make any statements if you don't want to. I'm talking about the people that said something negative. 14 people said something negative, but not one except for Carla is going to tell me anything. Lay it on me. Yes, Gurdip, yes. All right. There's no change, Tinia. What change are you talking about? What change are you talking about? Tinia, what change are you talking to? Please tell me. I want to know what change you're talking about. Apple, next one, Apple. Probably till about the 190. Maybe. Yes. Oh, Christopher, this is a very negative thing you're going to say. Only 86% win rate, and you only made $2,249, and you've only taken 7 trades. I like that. Come on, folks. I'm literally begging you. Please tell me. Please tell me. Nobody wants to tell me, huh? Interesting. We're going to have to do the survey again, Matt. Maybe make it a little clearer, okay? All right, let me give you bullish trade. By the way, I have a webinar with Natester at 1 o'clock. Can you post the link, please? So let me give you, I'm not going to give you options for these because I don't really particularly like these right now, but I'm going to give you these stocks. I'm going to give you my watch listed alongside. Write these down. Car. Geothy, I will do that. I'm going to do that. How about ZS? How about Uber? How about Walmart? Ooh, I'm still, remember, I have it in my retirement portfolio. EA, Dollar Tree, Shack. Yes, Shack. Yes, I said Shack. PayPal, AX, AXC, ASXM. You know what? Forget about this one for now. AXCM. Wait a minute. AX. No, no. AXM. This one. Yes, yes, yes. I thought I got the wrong stock. This one's got it up to about right here. So I'm going to give them to you again, okay? Car, ZS, Uber, Walmart, EA, Dollar Tree, Shack, PayPal, AXSM. All right, folks, thank you for being here. And again, I asked there 13 people aside from Carla were not happy with Trading Zone Live, but not one person wants to tell me why. And the last 20, 25 or 30 trades, we've had an 81% win rate with a profit factor of almost 5. And every one of those trades has been replicatable completely. I'm very happy about this. Matt, are you happy about this?
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing the Chuka dance. I'm very, very happy about this. All right, folks, I'll see you in a few minutes with Natester in the other room. But that's a track record that I'm very proud of, especially in this crazy market. Folks, please, if you can't tell me the truth, how can I improve things? You got to tell me. There's 13 of you. Don't hold back. I know, Carla, you're talking about Trading Zone now, but you were confused about the two. I know, Carla. I know. I appreciate it, Carla. I know. I know. I know. I know. I cannot make you happy, my dear. I wish I could, but I can't. But you keep coming here every day, which I find kind of interesting. All right. Anyways, I'll see you guys in just a few minutes in the other room. Bye, guys. Have a great day. I hope you pick up Alpha Zone Pro and Trading Zone Live. I really do. I think at this point, it really speaks for itself. Bye, guys. Yeah, but nobody's going to email me, Richard. Nobody's going to email me. Bye, guys. I hope somebody emails me. Please feel free to email me. Okay? Bye. Bye, guys. Have a great afternoon. I really